Something super popular on YouTube right now is to share your analytic reports. There's so many people doing this, sharing how much their growth has been this month, this week, and so on. But all of these people, I've realized that it's people who have recently blown up. So their analytics are crazy. They're gaining a ton of subscribers, followers, and all of that. But I want to share since the beginning. So this is the third video that I'm doing about this. So every week I'm sharing my videos. So on Monday you see the video, but I'm filming them on the Friday. So with that being said, I'm not going to drag this on forever. Let's dive right into my computer and I can show you what's going on. Okay, so when you click on YouTube Studio, this is what you find. So let's get right into it. So this is in the last 28 days, so I gained 7 subscribers, but we're here to look at this week. So last week was a little bit better than the previous week, and this week is even better than last week, so we're getting somewhere. It's not crazy, there's nothing insane that's going on, but still it's progress, and when there's progress, something is going right. So thanks for everyone who's been watching my videos until the end. The people have been commenting a bit more than they have been before, and obviously they've been watching the videos a bit longer, liking and commenting and subscribing, which just all of these things help the channel, especially if you click on every video and you watch until the end. So thanks to anybody who's been doing any of this. This truly helps, especially if you watch the whole video the whole way through. So let's go to my so last week when I made this same video, I shared something that the very last video that I had made was 4 out of 10, which is what you see. It's ranking by views, and if it's 1 out of 10 it's great, if it's 10 out of 10 it's bad. That's basically the whole idea. So it ranks between your last 10 videos. So this one is a 2, so it seems to be going great, even though it only has 3 views right now. So the last one was, I believe, a 4 or a 6 out of 10, which I said wasn't very good. It wasn't going great. But in fact, it ended up being a 1 out of 10 like the next day. So things can switch, things can happen, especially if you just posted the video. So if I go to content, I believe that video was this one, which got 47 views, 8 comments, and 5 likes, which is amazing. Like 8 comments is something huge. Some of them are me responding, but it's still is good. Anyway, let's go to my analytics, and this is the overview of the channel, and it's the last 28 days, so I'm going to change it to last 7 days because that's the week we're looking at. And I got 70 views, which is 23% more than the previous 7 days. And that's a good thing because last week it was already up from the week before that, so that's good. The watch time hours, I gained 1.5 hours, which is great because it's 113% more than the previous 7 days. So that's something that's super important because the watch time is the thing that's important in order to get monetized. And if you're new to this channel, my goal is to get monetized by the 15th of April. So that's something that's progressing in the watch time is good. And I also gained 3 subscribers, which is about the same as the previous 7 days, which is what it says. So it's pretty good. Now the last 48 hours haven't been that great, but hopefully it will be better. I got some views here, which was Wednesday. We're filming this on Friday, remember? And then yesterday I only got 1 view, so it wasn't good at all. But hopefully it will be better this week. So today I got 1 and then 2, so 3 views so far, which isn't great at all. But hopefully it will progress. Even like that being said, gaining 113% more is amazing. So we'll have to see my top content, which is I'm locking myself until I get monetized That's the best one. It's got the average view duration is only 53, like 53 seconds of the video, which isn't great, but still it got 37 views, so that's good. And the next one got 9, and that's got 115, so that's somewhat good. And but it did get 9 views, and this one only got 7 views, but the watch time is amazing because it's got 3.17, and I just posted this video not too long ago. I believe it was my last video or the one before that, so it's pretty recent, and so that's good. With that said, what we're interested in is, am I going to get monetized by the 15th of April? So we have to go into this. So I've got 22 subscribers, which I did gain one today or yesterday. So if you're the one that subscribed, thank you. And so I've got 22 subscribers out of 1,000, which is not fast enough. Let's be honest, it's just not isn't. But um, this is the one we're interested in because that's the worst one. So as I said, it's been better, a lot better than it has been in the previous 7 weeks, but still 13 valid public watch hours isn't great, and this is showing data on the 2nd of November, and right now we're the 7th, so we've got a few days to go still to come up to this date. It's always a bit late, but 13 valid public watch hours in the last 365 days is just not enough. But as I've said in some previous videos, I expect this channel to grow exponentially, and that's what happens to most channels, which is why I'm saying this. Most channels are just there and then they pick up and become better. So it's my job to be better at this. My job to get people to watch the whole video, to comment on the video, to like the video, and to click on my thumbnails. And there's some ways to do this. I'm not the best at it, but we're getting somewhere. But this is the real truth of someone who's trying to grow on YouTube and has not been monetized yet, because that's all you see on YouTube, people that are already monetized. So that's my analytics. I believe that's all I had to share with you. So so that's my analytics for this week, and I'll show you my analytics next week at the same time. So filming on Friday and posting on Monday. So hope this gives you an insight on what it's really like to grow a YouTube channel without being like, this is my first week being monetized and I've got already 20,000 subscribers. This is not the case. This is real life. This is what I'm showing. I'm not someone that's better than anybody else. So hopefully it inspires you and gives you an idea of what it's going to look like when you start your YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments if this is better than you, worse than you, what you think, what you would like to see next from me, and I'd be happy to share that if it fits in my YouTube channel. So with that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.